Hello, hello, hello. It is another night. It is a Thursday. I am streaming live at you here in my studio. I am just taking care of a few things over here. Getting things organized. We've got Hytale tonight. Hytale is updated. I made not the same mistake as last time. I did update before I started the stream. It wasn't so bad. Today, what do we have on the docket for the patch notes? Some interesting stuff for like multiplayer. Server discovery. That's cool. I don't do multiplayer much, if at all. I might get into it at some point, but for now, just me here. They allow you to also do item naming with formatting and colors and whatnot, which allows you to do like shop systems, displaying prices to RPG systems, things like that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Short bows and crossbows now have additional checks to prevent attacks being used if they have no durability remaining. Interesting. Crossbows have an additional check to prevent reloading if there's no durability remaining. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Trash piles can now be broken with weapons in adventure mode. Is adventure mode a thing yet? I'm very curious. We'll check that out as well. I promise. I think that'll be really nice. What else do we have? Daily protection ward? Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. Redeemed by daily protection ward. Okay. I have to figure that out. I really need to get my bot working, doing some cool stuff, so we'll figure that out as well. But there is some interesting looking stuff in here, so I'm going to have to check those out. But for now, let's go ahead and hop into the game. I'm going to move my social bridge out of the way. We will pause the tunes for now so we can get into the game itself. I know I want to see, where's my audio sitting at master volume? Just want to get that music up a little higher. I think 80% makes sense. Voice chat is on. Ooh, they allowed it now during single player, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, so I've got my Fresh Dawn pre-release, whatever, right? So this is my streaming world. I want to check one thing. Create a world. Adventure is not available during early access. Okay, so they're just not opening it up at all during early access yet. So, very curious about what that's going to be like when it gets there. So we'll kind of see how long this early access takes, right? For now, we kind of diving in here. All right, everything looks to be good. So getting into some Hytale, we're going to be doing some basement redecoration, renovations, things of that nature. Should be fun. I don't know exactly what my plan is for this, but I do think should be easy enough to get some things. I just need to make sure I can make the proper stuff, right? And to do that, I think I need a furniture workbench, not beds, not lighting, not clay material, or textiles, or wooden wall things. Do I have I got piles of books. That could be useful. I might do some piles of books. Oh, I can make old scrolls. Very nice. That could be useful as well. I might need a couple more tables down there. And we make those with the builder's workbench. I don't want lumberjack tables, though. What about marble cobble? Those are stools. We can make light temple tables. I think that could be nice. Make a couple of those. We'll make some light temple stools. 8 of those. That sounds good. What else? Okay, let's take away that. Let's bring in regular marble. No furniture for regular marble. That's fine. What about stone bricks? Nothing there. Marble cobble, redwood. What about cobblestone? Nothing. Okay. So we got some tables. We got some chairs. I know I've got like a dark motif going on there a little bit. But I want to have more. Something more bright. Maybe out here I can have some tables. Let me pull in like a table there, and how about a table over in this spot here, right? I think there sounds good. We'll get out some stools. Just kind of make a... We'll do a small little bench over there. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. And then maybe a bench there too. And now I can sit at the table. Which, really, it just makes me sit in that direction, which is fine. I wonder if I can rotate myself to be not... Yeah, that's interesting. Can I rotate these? I can, but like, I don't know what that's doing for me, aside from changing the top direction. However, 3 over here. Maybe? I think 2 like that would be nice. Put like a pile of books up on one of these tables or something. We're going to need some light over here, though, that's for sure. Like cozy light corner. That looks nice. Kind of a nice little dichotomy, or juxtaposition, I guess is the word, of the warm light and the white light there. I kind of like it. Okay. This was just an experiment. Oh, that was very loud. But I got 4 back. I think I want this up here. And we're going to bring our teleport down here. I think. Oh, it's raining. Is it raining and nighttime? I think we'll rest a little. 7 minutes. Okay, so I can't rest yet. That's okay. I'm not worried about that. Salt cobble. I wonder what you can make. I will have to see clay, maybe? I don't know. I'll just throw in some stuff in there. Sand. What do these things make? Oh, clay makes clay. White sandstone makes some cool yellowish patterned things. Ooh, I like the sandstone brick ornate. Oh, I love these windows. This is the wind temple stuff, right? The gorgeous, gorgeous wind temple windows. And that's just regular stuff. That's fine. I don't think I need those. I'm going to put those back. There we go. And I have that stuff. It is just raining up. Look at those clouds. Ah. Locked myself out for a second. All right, we're going to sleep. And that should get rid of the rain. Not that I need to get rid of the rain, but like, why not? Is it still? No, it's just nice and a nice morning here. Ooh, a beautiful sunrise. Look at that morning fog. Getting rid of all the monsters in the land. Not too bad. Aside from skeletons, you know. Like all the void creatures. Okay. What else do we need? Let's see. I don't need a Quebec table. Spiral tree fruit. Interesting. I'm not sure I need anything from in there. Those are just potions. That's going to be food. This is mystical stuff. So really, I need bookshelves. Who's got bookshelves? Do you have bookshelves? You do not. What material gives me bookshelves? Here's my wood. I'm going to get ash. Softwood. I'm probably not tropical. Cedar is dark. Where's my ash? Is hardwood. And I've got simple bookshelves here. Where do my other things go? Aspen. Okay. Just kind of arranging things so I can be a little bit more organized here going into things. Here's redwood. I don't need redwood. I thought there was one more wood in here. Is it in my backpack maybe? Did anything go in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Anyway. Silo. Light wood. We'll try that. Dry wood. I doubt that's going to be giving me what I need. And dark wood. Did I do dark wood yet? Golden wood. Dead wood. Okay. We'll see what sort of bookshelves we've got. Ash has empty shelves. Okay, that's not what I need. Aspen. Nope, nothing there. Golden wood. No. They're pretty wood, though. Nothing there. I can't wait for more furniture. A lot of these things are just not complete yet. Okay, do you have a bookshelf? No. Do you? No. Okay, who has bookshelves? It's like... Come on. It shouldn't be this hard to find bookshelves. We're just putting things in here and we're going to see if any sort of bookshelves pop out. So far, nothing. Exhausted most of the wood that I have. Tropical, I don't think I tried. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure softwood we've tried, blackwood we've tried. I think. Dry wood we've tried, hardwood. That's blackwood, but it's fire. Greenwood, I'm guessing it's nothing. I know poison log probably doesn't turn into anything. Old tree trunk. That's weird. Okay. Anything? No, it's just green. Anything? Nope. Anything? No. Can you craft bookshelves? I guess is the big question. I would have sworn. No, that is it decoration? No. I think furniture? No. Beds? No, obviously. Lights? Do like these wind-swept, sand-swept lanterns. Those are really nice. But that's not what I'm here for. Ooh, a bamboo candle. Okay. This is obviously pottery. This is textiles and petals. We've got wooden walls. Piles of books. Small piles of books. Speaking of, I do want to craft one of those and get that and maybe a scroll as well. That sounds good. No bookshelves. Huh. Well, do I have to raid a tower? I mean, that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now. Raid a tower and I'll be fine. Let's get these downstairs. Got a pile of books. It's such a small pile of books. That's so funny. Small pile of books. Put them right there. Large pile of books. This is a studious type. Somebody put them on the ground. And a scroll. Yeah, we want the scroll on the creepy table. Okay, so these are from the ancient place, the human runes or whatever. This is the stuff from not super ancient, but like the place with all of the humans that team up on you. So I'm thinking I can probably go there and get more of those. Or I can, let's see, I need a good chest to throw some of this marble into. Maybe I just put it all downstairs. I had some chests that I set up down here specifically for temporary storage. When I said some, I meant one, literally one chest. Okay. Good enough, I guess. Plate. Oh, there was a plate in there. Good. Okay. We'll keep that. Don't need these oak things here. Ooh, I've got 2 new chests as well that I can just kind of stack up on top here. Perfect. Let's keep it out of the way for now. Keep my dirt, keep my cobblestone, put the marble back in, this, and this, these, and that. I don't need that either. I can bring that down. My temporary blocks. I'm not sure what else I probably need to bring, but I need to get my ancient crossbow back out. I can probably put those away. I'll get my antidotes out just in case. Lesser healing potions. These are going to go into my little box here. All of this, except for that. And that. And these. And that dry mud. I don't need that. I don't need 100 things. I'll just stick with this. That's fine. Okay. So I've got bows, arrows, antidotes, that. I'm good for adventuring. This should be fine. Okay. So now the question is, where do we go? So right now, we've got some options. But I'm not sure. Blood mushrooms? No. That's just up there. Void spawn farming? Sure. Wizard's Tower is over there. Do I have like a actual Wizard's Tower warp yet? Devastated Apothecary. That's a little too ancient. Sandy Gold Beach. I don't know what that means. I think that's where I last kind of left off, where I was adventuring a bit. I don't know why I named it Sandy Gold Beach. Oh, the Gold Beach, because that's where I can get a whole bunch of gold if I need it. And calcite. I might need some calcite soon, but not right now. Northern Fishing Docks. That'll get me close enough, at least. Do Northern Fishing Docks, and then that'll get us close to, at the very least, the lands that have what I need in it. Very curious if there's going to be any guys responding here. So I think they weren't here in the first place. I don't know why I'm getting like a... Is it just super foggy here? I think it might be because of the rain. Okay, we're looking for like a city. And I think, honestly, my settings are a little wonky. Let me turn this up a little bit. Because my view distance is abysmal. That's better. Okay. So where are we going? There is a place over here. Down here, perhaps. That's like a lumber mill or something, or a mining mill. Ooh, this is Shadow Weave. That's like a whole... Oh, this is my above ground, underground structure thing. I don't want to go there. I don't think I've got like a solid wizard's tower in the area at all. But like these are like little outpost cities or whatever. I could head up there. Or I could go over here. That's not far away. Great map marker. Let's go over there. Select location. Where are ya? I see yellow. Run and jump. All right. So, nice little jaunt on over here, and we'll kind of see what we can find. Currently, what are these? This is new, I think. What are you? Plant fiber. Okay, why? Obviously. Like, I don't remember seeing this sort of vegetation previously, so I'm wondering if they added some new vegetation to populate the world a bit. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, we got to go this way. Again, I am very... oh, that was an interesting little pit there. Look at that. Little hole blocking all the water from coming through. That's fun. I am very spoiled by Crimson Desert. So I'm just trying to get used to the controls on this game yet again. Once a week's apparently not enough to be completely used to the controls. Not only the controls, the HUD layout and all that, right? Yes, this is what I was going towards. Ow. Oh, I see there's skeletons over here. That's fine. I could use these. This is better than those guys that team up on you, like, so much. Ha-cha-cha. Okay, we're on the lookout for bookshelves anyway. And those can certainly be in these small structures. Wait, is it Q? Q gives me everything. Okay. Not seeing any bookshelves yet. I doubt there's going to be any on the roof. Okay, that's sad. No bookshelves. See some owls. I'll just kind of come over here like that. Clamber up and over. Nothing. That's alright. Well, whatever. I see another thing out here, but I don't think there's going to be bookshelves there either. That was, I think, just for cobalt. Where would be a good place for some of these bookshelves? I'm going to have to go to one of those cities, I think. Let's take away this marker. And I think they were kind of like right over here-ish. And since it's too far away, it's like northeast-ish, I could not create the marker. So we'll just kind of walk all the way over here and we'll see what we can find. Keep running into brambles. Trying to see if I can identify any of the new overworld music as well. I think they added a few new tracks that I haven't been able to fully pin down yet. Because they still have the same motifs as the original, like 4 or 5 tracks. Whee! Honestly, I'm just kind of vibing over here, trying to get across the ice. Well, that was interesting. Did they nerf the... They nerfed this for traveling? No. That's really sad. I will have to test that out when I'm not, like, over the water. Because that used to be one of the best ways to travel. I mean, that's probably why they nerfed it, right? Hi. Okay. His eye is, like, disconnected like he was a peep or something. That was weird. Okay, where am I? Alright. now I can create the map marker now that I'm closer. And we're just going to select it, even though it's already yellow. Make it easier. Yeah, see all this gold down there. Yep. I mean, it's no longer a travel method. It's a simply an attack, which is what it, I guess, should have been in the first place. But whatever. Again. Ow. Ow. Okay, here we go. This is where I need to be. Let's heal up now that this works, finally. And while we're healing, we will take a little sip of water. There we go. Yes, mouse. I know. It is a scary area. Okay. You know what I'm missing? Food. I am missing pies and the like. All right. Well, before we get too far, let me pop in a teleporter here. We'll go back to the temple base. Temp porter. And we will hop back in and get some pies. Some pumpkin pies would be nice. If I can find them. I know I didn't eat all of my pumpkin pies, that's for sure. Or just opening and closing these until we find our pies. Anybody? I found pumpkins. Thank you for the like. Lucas, welcome. I am trying to find my pies. I know I've got them somewhere. I've got apple pies, and that's good enough for now. Like, where's my pumpkin pies? That's sad. That makes me sad. Well, that's fine. Okay, so I'll just make 2 more apple pies. And 5 should be enough to tide me over for now. Works for me. And then I need to reorganize these a little bit. That'll work. I don't need my axe unless I really do need to chop something down. So I'm not worrying about that. I've got more arrows. We're going to make, there we go, a stack of 40. And we will be coming back to the temp porter. There we go. Got it. All right. So we've got blood leaves over here. Got a little save icon. That feels new. Is it telling me that it's trying to save too much? That made me jump a little bit. I don't know why. Okay. Just trying to grab these blood leaves in the snow. There we go. Okay. Where are we at? We got to go back up here. Over this mountain. It was very windy sounding. I did turn the volume up a little bit before I started, and it went from like barely being able to perceive. Oh, there they both are. I'll go to the left one. Barely being able to perceive the audio turned into, now it's kind of all over. Ah-cha-cha. I can't. I gotta get on your level, I guess. See, before I was able to fly at him from a distance and close that gap. Now the daggers are relatively useless, it feels like. I wonder if that is intentional. If they nerfed it a little too hard. Or if it's not supposed to do what it's doing. Because before it used to be, if you came up a little short, you were able to... There, I got him. You were able to slash the air in front of you with the daggers. Now, it's a matter of you just bounce right back, no matter what. In the air. See, you bounce off the air, and that feels weird. Okay, we're gonna heal up again. We're almost to the point where I can put on my apple pie. That should heal the rest of me up. See how that goes. Okay, apple pie. Consume. Okay, and we're going to first person view so I get a little bit better aim. This is not the city that I thought it was going to be. This is skeletons. Okay. Oh, hi. Hey, crossbow guy. No, thank you. What? You can't. Frost Skeleton Ranger. I didn't have you before? I guess. Very nice. A new memory. Let's just bounce back up here. Well, I mean, it is still an ancient structure. So there is still a chance. Ow. Can you stop hitting me? Please and thank you. Oh, there's 3 of them? Gross. Maybe I should get mine. Frost Skeleton Knight? Where'd you come from? Okay. I got some wolves down there. Okay. And down here. Hi. Where's my queue? Oh, I already have it. There we go. Totally unnecessary, but it's fun. And fun is necessary. Okay. I've got some really heavy ambiance here. The wind shooting through the nooks and crannies in the building. Okay, so this leads here. Stuff that I don't need. There are no bookshelves that I can see. And it's getting dark now. I'd be curious if there would be like a leftover bed here or not. There's going to be wolves down there. I don't need to worry about the wolves because they are down there in a cage. Okay, so I mean, this is going to be an identical structure, I think, to up here. It's just upside down. It looks like, see, you've got the like little curved part there, and this is the same thing, only backwards. So this, I believe, is what I want to get to. That is going to be what is going to get me my bookshelves. So I know for a fact that those cities have bookshelves. For now, since we are... Ooh, a chest. There we go. Since we are approaching nighttime, I'm going to play it a little safe, and we're going to grab another temp order. Back to the temple base. Temp order. Save those changes. In we go. And we are going to drop some stuff off. Just kind of putting it all in here if I have it. Nothing there. That's fine. Okay, good. Oh, and this one too, and take back my health potions. I don't see any of my pies there. This is my memento box. I don't need that. I've got iron mace. Oh, that really warms up the place there. Interesting. It's not just a grinder, it's a melter too. Wunderbar. Okay. So we're going to pop in that. And some hides as well. I've got crystals for the crystal chest. I've got blood flowers for the blood flower chest. What? What happened? Oh, I had some in here already. Okay. There we go. Good. And in you go. Perfect. I think that's all I needed in there. I can also get rid of this rusty iron shortbow. That's not what I need. Rusty iron shortbow. And copper gauntlets. Good. I ran out of fuel in here, apparently. I'm gonna get that going. That looks dangerous, honestly. But who am I to question? Oh, I could have used charcoal from that too. Whatever. Silver, gold, adamantite. There we go. I think that is all I need there. I'll grab some temporary blocks as well. Put these back up here. And back into that. Good, good, good. Back up here. And then we sleep. Next to the, like, very dangerous looking fire. Alright. Good. I think we're all set then. I thought this was supposed to, unless it was like almost daytime anyway. I thought this was supposed to go overnight. I think it might have. Okay, are we back at temp order? Good. Thank you. I see a wolf, I believe. A saber-toothed tiger thing. A flower. Sure. Oh, that's a bear. And now I remember why I turned down my graphical settings. For some reason, this game eats away at my resources while I'm streaming. Perfectly fine when I'm not Crimson Desert also does, but like that's more expected. I think there is probably some good opportunity in this game for some additional optimization. Okay, what is this? So another structure, another slate structure. Got a little cubby hole. I'll just grab everything, because why not? We are on our way to a big city temple. Hello. Do I have you yet? You are a statue. I don't think I need you. A little bunny. Is this like a well or something it's supposed to be? I'm not really sure. I'm just fighting back a sneeze right now. Excuse me. Okay. If I was going to make another temple my base, instead of the initial late temple, it would probably be this one. I do. Why am I, slow? That was weird. Okay. Not too bad. Drops a sapphire, as expected. Good. Oh, I've been here before. Silly me. It's one of the reasons why I like to leave some of these chests laying around. Because if I get to them and they are empty, I know I've been here before. Okay. Well, we found one bookshelf so far. And a scroll. 2 bookshelves. Fortuitous. Okay. So 2 out of however many I need. Bookshelves obtained. That is our target. Big ol' city in the distance. Oh, sorry. Okay. We'll just make it easier on ourselves, huh? Crossbow. Super fast. A little too fast. That's okay. But it is apple pie time. And now we are going crossbow. All right. Into the city. This is where things can get kind of dangerous. He just evaporated because of that fire. Goodness. Allegedly evaporated. What am I... They just getting on fire out there and... Okay. Again, not going to question it. Oh, that's a cool sword. Basic damage. 12 to 22, signature 23 to 70. 5 to 16, 6 to 20. 31 to 46. I like... It's not as good. It looks like it's cobalt quality, give or take. But that's pretty neat. Hey, hello. Somebody's out here. I saw you up on the roof. What do you think you're doing? 2 shots. Not too bad. Okay. I need to probably clamber up here a little. Can I not? Now I can. There we go. Can I clamber up here? Is there no headspace? No headspace. That's all right. Just seeing if I can cheese the system a little bit, and I cannot. Okay. Up, up, up. This is a good defensive position, at least. I do not need to go there, though. All right. We're going to... Let's see what's in here. I'm pretty sure I've been through this city before. But there's a very good chance I have not. Because the first chests that I came across were very much still full. So I'm thinking this city in particular, this full structure, I have not been through and explored yet. Yep. See, that's what I remember, is opening that door and this stuff crashing to the ground down below. Just one of those quirks. Don't like those knife guys. Okay, not bad. Also not bad. Is that just a bone on a chain? That's weird. Ow. Oh, that's frightening. See? I can't close the gap anymore. It feels unfair. We will regain some health, though. I think the central building is where my big target is. Particularly the upper floors. Which is right here, right? Just need to make sure that I'm being smart about it, because there are some bad guys in there that could really kind of hurt me a lot. I don't want them to kind of... Ow. There we go. There we go. Feels like the bow is either less responsive now, or I am having troubles with the leg. It's one of the two. All right, who's all in here? Quite a bit. Oh boy, hello. Hi. Oh boy. Okay. They weren't shooting at me from behind. That's what it sounded like. This feels wrong. One of these days, they're going to give these guys the ability to open doors. It's going to be game over. Ow. Somebody's shooting me from behind. You are. What are you doing, man? Okay. That was not nice. Me just trying to cheese the system. Him taking advantage of me cheesing the system. Let's see. It's hard to tell where the sounds exactly are coming from. That's the brute. There we go. One more. Got him. Ow. That was a lot. Using up a lot of arrows here, though. So it's kind of balanced. Okay. Let's eat a pie. Let's gather our spoils, shall we? All these goodies. Okay, what do we got? We got some planters. We've got a ton of arrows that I shot into the air. We've got a chest full of goodies. Some purple glowing mushrooms. Cabinet. I know there is a little grimoire up here. There's also 2 chests behind the curtain. I had a feeling I was going to be out of space. I don't need boom powder. Okay, now we can get to our gathering. There we go. More chests. Oh, a greater health potion. What don't I need? Charcoal, probably. Also, linen scraps. I definitely don't need the pickaxe. Spiders up there. My bad. I forgot. You know, you break one little thing and everything just comes crumbling down. Now, I wonder if, because here is a map, right? Oh, jeepers, creepers. I wonder if they fixed the maps. I do want this. Maybe? What can I get rid of? Berries. Sure. Don't need that or that. Don't need that or that. I need the book. Give me the book. There. I just have to be faster, apparently. And an inkwell. Wonder. Oh. Well, thank you for the follow. I can barely see it. There it is. Arsrain, welcome and thank you for showing up and following. I am wrestling with mechanics right now. I don't need some of this stuff. Bone fragments we can put in there. Copper greaves we can put in there. Iron greaves we can put in there. I think that's good for now. Gather the candle. All this stuff that's just kind of sitting over here. More. Look at all this stuff. Creator energy potion, silver ore. I can always come back and get more. That's for sure. Silver ore, iron, silver ingots. Oh, okay. Sure. Fine. I can take those too. I don't know. I don't need an iron hatchet either. That's for sure. Okay. And then, finally, there is ye old spider. Any arachnophobes in the audience? Just close your eyes for a second. There we go. This is going to give me some of that. I am full on shadow weave scraps, and I don't have room for plant fibers. That's okay. What's in my backpack that I don't need? Anything? I mean, the iron cirrus I don't need. I can drop that in there and take one of these things. Plant fibers. Why not? I gotta love shadow weave scraps, that's for sure. Ow. That didn't latch on like I was hoping, but that's okay. All right, I think... What did I get? I got 12 bookshelves. That seems like very little for this whole city. So maybe... here's where a lot of the wood landed. Okay. Maybe I have to check around the other buildings as well. Maybe they have like an actual library building. That would be nice. Look at all this wood that just fell to the ground. Okay. And that's the boom part I threw away. Okay. Fine. Let me see. That's where I came in. Of course, doors are for chumps. I think if let me teleport in here back to base and we'll offload a few things. Back to the temple base. Temp Horter, if I could spell. There we go. In we go. All right. To the chest mobile. Oh, slowing things down here. What else can I pop in here? Poison logs, I think I'm gonna pop in here as well. Kind of like the leftovers. And we can make some cobalt. And I know I had more. That's probably up in my backpack. Here we go. Let's unload these. Got a whole bunch of these extras. That could be helpful. Okay. I'll get you back down here too. And we'll get you back up here. That. Anything else? Thorium? Sure. We'll put gold in there instead. Bring our silver to this one. And turn that one on. Excellent. Like literally no time at all. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. And memento box. You can have some more daggers and a cool doomed outlander sword, which... Did I not have that before? I did not. That's pretty cool. I don't need that in my memento box, that's for sure. First adamantite pickaxe. Absolutely good to have in there. And what else? Another dagger pair. Sure. I've only got a few. They seem to drop a little bit more than the doomed outlander swords. But that's okay. It's still cool. Okay, what else do I have in here? Copper pickaxe, I don't need that. I can really get rid of that. We'll put some of that coal back in there. Copper pickaxe we will disassemble. Oh, and we have more hides. Which I am happy that I can store some hides in here, honestly. It really helps with the organization a little bit. And I have lesser energy. Pardon me. Petals. I don't need petals in here. Petals I can put somewhere else. Maybe I'll just put them in here with the other plant fibrous materials. That sounds fine. Okay, what else do I need to sort? More potions. Greater health potion. Sure. Lesser health potion. I'll put a couple in there. I don't need more than 5, I think. Sticks can go in here. Oh, and sapphires. Sapphire should go in here. Then I don't need that. I'll bring the candle downstairs, though. That'll be nice. And crystals. There we go. So we got some decorations for downstairs. Let's see where that gets us for now. Before we go and grab even more bookshelves. So this was 12, 13, 14. And I have 12. Not sure where I can get more, but that's okay. Kind of just looking at adding some bookshelves like that. We want to get some shelves over here as well. That's all I have. I think we'll just do a full 3 cubby thing here. That'll look nice. Fill in that gap a little bit. We'll have, like, I think a full wall of books behind our little goddess statue here. And on the table, the dark table, is going to be the Void Grimoire. And up here, we need some candlelight, I think, just for funsies. Or do we do candlelight? Because it's like kind of like a dark candlelight. Do that. I like that down there. Ancient candle. On the... Turn it on. Turn it off. Perfect. And let's see if that lets me place the old map. Ooh, I might be able to. Nope. 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 Still broken. The map is non-placeable still. It's pick-upable, but non-placeable. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine though. Because we've got a... Can I rotate it in a better position? No, I cannot. What is up with this table that's like not letting me place it on top of this little mat? That's okay. We need a little inkwell as well. Now it's like a place you can write. That's nice. I cannot do anything with that. I have an old branch. I used almost 100 arrows on that raid. That's okay. Okay, I do have simple wooden bookshelves. A couple more Quebec lanterns. There's my pies. I knew I had them somewhere. Why wouldn't I have checked down here? I don't know. Okay, there's those. I do have 4 more old scrolls just kind of laying around. I need to kind of, while we're in the midst of things here, right? Can I put an old scroll on the chest? I can. That's cool. I wish... Ooh, can I? That would be neat if you could add to this table, but you cannot. Alas. Can't put it on stairs. Can we put it on our head? We can, but that feels awkward. However, over here, scroll. There we go. It's like we're leaving little tidbits here and there. I don't like that angle though. There we go. Now it's a little different. Okay, it's coming together. I think we need to put this one bookshelf somewhere though. Like, ooh. I can't. That would have been too nice. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not an option. Can put it against a wall. Pardon me. Seeing, like, places that might make sense for this. Like, what if this wall was simple bookshelves instead? You know? Adds a little bit of extra depth because the other ones are full block wide. And these ones are not. Okay. I mean, it's coming together. I just need more materials. And like a wizard's tower would be almost perfect. I do have one kind of near me. But it is 11 p.m. here. And that is telling me that I should get to bed very soon because I still have to work in the morning. I think we're okay for now, though. I think I just want to maybe place these Quebec lanterns. Hello. Why am I missing a floor? Where's that coming from? From behind here? Just random floor missing? Okay. Not OSHA approved, but it is what it is for now. I do want a lantern there because it looks like that's where one would go. And we'll put one here as well. Nice. Coming together right now. Over here. See, now she's looking at the camera when she's sitting. But when you're here, it is not looking at the camera. They added a feature in one of the versions where if you are looking around your character, it follows you. The head tracks the camera, right? So that way you could, it looked like you were just constantly looking at the viewer, right? Or the player in this case. And for some reason, they got rid of that for holding in the C button. So now I have to like go like that. And then now I can actually look kinda-ish at the camera. I don't know. Either way, it is time for bed. I do have a couple of memories that I could turn in, but I'm just not going to right now because it's only 2. And I'm pretty far away from 200, which is my next milestone. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. And that's okay. So quitting to the desktop, we're going to be kind of getting in over here and getting our tunes back on. Forget the Present by Stream Beats. Nice way to kind of send us off into the evening. I do enjoy my time here. And speaking of which, this Sunday is going to be a work day for me on stream. We're going to be doing some live editing. Hopefully Pandas Talking Games will have a new recording for me to edit live, and we'll have me third wheeling that discussion, whatever they decide to talk about for becoming a better player with TTRPGs. That should be fun. Once that is done, usually takes about an hour or so. We're going to be doing some Star Wall editing, I believe, to do some sound design. And then potentially, if we can get around to it, some campaign Skyjack's sound design as well. So that's coming up on Sunday. And then Monday and Wednesday of next week, we are back in it with Crimson Desert. One of my favorite games of all time at this point. It is pretty phenomenal in terms of how much I can actually put into this game. Well over 200 hours at this point, and it still feels like I haven't scratched the surface of this game. So, and I'm pretty powerful, it feels like. I don't know. Maybe I'm over leveled. We'll find out, but it's been fun. So join me to see what I get up into in that game. It is... I know I have one boss fight coming up next time I play. And that might be before... Maybe I'll save that. It's like the penultimate or the ultimate quest for the Enumbra or whatever it's called followers. There is one final boss fight, it feels like, and I need to figure out like what that's going to be like. It could be really easy, it could be really hard. I know there's a couple boss fights in there that are like, these are the ones that you kind of test your abilities against because they can really destroy you if you're not spec'd well enough. But we'll find out. I do want to get a little bit further in the story so I can re-unlock Damien and Unka. Both of them are locked right now, so it's just Cliff and I. But it should be fun. So join me then. I'm still on the lookout for one more cat. I've got 10 of them. I have one more to get, and I want to get 2 of the birds as well. 3, actually. I want to get one of the macaws. I really want to get the phoenix, just to have the phoenix. And I want to get the mechanical bird. Apparently, the birds are really, really good at gathering the stuff compared to the cat and the dog. And then the cat, just super cute. Apparently, the dog, you can get an item now that lets it attack with you. I don't know. I'm not interested in doing that. I like them gathering the stuff as I attack, but we'll find out. if I make use of that at any point. Either way, that's a lot of talking to say, hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. How do you pronounce that? It would be Arizrain? Arizrain. It's kind of like Arizona rain, maybe? Portmanteau, almost of that, perhaps. I don't know. Either way. But thanks to everybody else for stopping by. I hope you have an excellent rest of your evening. I hope you have an excellent rest of the week. If I don't see you again before the Memorial Day weekend, have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. If you're traveling, have safe travels. Hope to see you again. Stay safe until then. Drink plenty of water. Get some rest, I guess. I don't know. And we'll see you when we see you. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.